So what the actual heck? It is April, but it's actually like January outside right now. Insane, absolutely insane. It's snowing like crazy. I think Mother Nature forgot to take her medication, and now it's a freaking snowstorm. Let me show you. Okay, so I am on my way to class. I only have one class this morning. It's anatomy, and we're doing microbiology. And then I'm going to go to the gym. Before I go to the gym, I have to stop at Canadian Tire and grab another, one of these things. There we go. If you hit failure, so if you hit failure on a hack squat, it's like you can get out of it, you know, like, but if you hit failure on a back squat, it's a little bit more dangerous. So I'm gonna switch those out, but I like to band my hack squats because they have some at the gym, but I don't want to rely on those. I want my own, so I need one more. Ew. Okay, so I just finished my anatomy class. We did microbiology and started the lymphatic system. My professor makes us notes, and I'm so thankful because they're so nice. I know next year I'm going to have to make my own, but this is what they kind of look like. At the beginning of the semester, I like, when I first started, I really didn't like them, but when we've gotten into anatomy, I really liked them. Let's go do adult things, and then I don't really have anything else to do but study today. So that'll be good. That will be a beer. Okay, I found it. This is excellent. I'm just gonna open this up, grab this guy, take this in with me. So basically I wrap this around the bar that the weight goes on, and then the top, and it just helps with resistance. It helps with being able to lift heavier, because if you try to do a hack squat with weight on it, you're not like getting back up very easily. It's really, really hard. It's pretty tough. So I'm so thankful that I had pre-workout in my car. My meal timings sometimes aren't efficient because of classes, and some of them, like today I had lab and I can't eat in lab, and I like to eat an hour before I work out, and I like to have about 50 to 60 grams of carbs to fuel my workout, and when I can't have that, my workouts suffer. So I took a scoop of that about 10 minutes ago. I'm already feeling tingly, which is perfect. So that'll help me fuel my workout, and then once I'm done, I'm gonna go home, shower, get changed, settled into some comfy clothes, and have some lunch. It'll be a good day. We're gonna be productive and get stuff done. I just got home. I am so red. I am so red from the gym, but that is good, I think. I don't know. But I'm just heating up some lunch. I'm just having some leftover potatoes and some drumstick meat. Not a lot to work with because I want a very specific dinner. I've got this like mac and cheese beef recipe that I want to make, and I think it's going to be higher in fat than carbs, or both. So I just want to make sure I have enough macros to accommodate for that. I am doing a cut until June, so I am tracking my macros. I was gonna do a mini cut, but I'm at a higher body fat percentage that won't add a lot of value. So I need to do one cut, and then I can add those in later. Mini cuts are really good if you're less than like 22% body fat and want to go back in to muscle building. So I'm eating about 1,600 calories right now. That's so low. Like for me, that feels so low, but it's only for a short while and it's extremely intentional. I do not suggest that people eat that low on a regular basis, especially if you're training, because there's not a lot of benefit to it. Maintenance is a really, really good place. I really wish more women spent time in maintenance. Maintenance is an amazing place. You can build muscle gains in that place at a slower rate than like if you were in a bulk, but you can still build it. And it's like, it's just a really nice place to be. This is lunch. The potatoes my boyfriend made, he put turmeric in them. So they're a little yellow, but they're still good. He made me dinner the other night, so we just have some leftovers here. And then also, I don't have my kids today. I get them back tomorrow. I had them for like 12 days because it was my Easter weekend to have them, and I had them the week before, and then the weekend before that, and I have them this weekend, so 3 weekends in a row. So I'm enjoying the little bit of a break that I have before I get them tomorrow. I find I get the most schoolwork done on the weekends that I don't have them and the weekdays that I don't have them, but it's a juggle. I don't do it perfectly. One of these like weird things that I have is I really love eating dinner standing up. Like I love eating standing. I hate sitting and eating. So when I'm by myself, I just like stand in my kitchen and eat my meal. I don't know why. So I have been spending the last half hour doing statistics. I'm just going back through and looking at the first week that will be on the test. As you can see, there is many of coffee stains on this one. This is just on confidence intervals, level of significance, and then there's examples. And we do get a given formula sheet, so that's nice. And then we get a front and back page cheat sheet. So I'm just determining like what I want to put on them. You obviously don't want to make it too much, but it's pretty, I think I'm getting the hang of this. Statistics is like super confusing to me because it's not very interesting. And our teacher's kind of dry, so it's like extra hard to pay attention. But this is what I'll study for like probably the next day. And there's only 4 weeks, so I plan on doing that for the next week and a half. So 2 days of first week, 2 days of second week, 2 days of third week, 2 days of fourth week. And we have some overlap in there as well. And then going back and like doing a whole bunch of questions and stuff. I am taking a break from statistics. I'm probably gonna work on it more than I wanted to tonight because I have statistics tomorrow and it's not my favorite subject, so I feel like I need to do a little bit more, put in more effort on the things that I don't want to do. probably do a little bit more of that. I think it's going to be a little bit of a later night than I would like, because I still have to look at anatomy and I need to review some chemistry. But right now I am going to take a break and make some dinner. I'm going to make a chili mac and cheese one pot meal. So I will assemble all those ingredients and then show you how I'm going to make it. So here is dinner. What I did is I weighed out the whole pot and then added it as a recipe for MyFitnessPal so that I know what like everything that I'm getting for grams when I'm weighing it. So this is just a chili mac and cheese with no milk, which is great. This is about 200 grams. Normally I would go for like 300 or 400, but I didn't have a lot of extra food to play around with. So I made a protein smoothie with a little bit of orange juice, raspberries, and protein powder. And that'll be like my last meal for the day. Okay, so I just read something very interesting from my statistics prof. He sent an email just going over what would be happening in the next few weeks. And at the bottom of his email, he said, for our final test, we are allowed up to 5 cheat sheets. And I want to know if that includes the formula sheets that we are supposed to be given, or if it doesn't. Or if we're allowed 5 cheat sheets that we make and that the formula sheets will be provided. Because if we are allowed 5 cheat sheets, like, that's insane. Also, I want to know if it's front and back, because if it's, even if it wasn't front and back, even if we were allowed 4.5 sheets, that reduces my stress of needing to study for this immensely. Like, I don't think it's something that you can just go into and not know anything, but you can write a solid couple of examples on those cheat sheets and like be pretty good about it. Like, I still think it's important to study for it and to know, but I have other things that I could use that time for so much more that are heavier and more needed, like chemistry and anatomy. So I'm going to email him and see what he says, because I don't think I can wait until I see him tomorrow. So that's good. That just like frees up my night. Even if it was like, I was like prepared for 1 cheat sheet, even if we were allowed 2, that's insane. So I don't know. I feel like that's too much, like 5 sheets and then being given a formula sheet. We'll see. I'll see what he says, but I'm just finishing up my smoothie. I'm going to send off that email, and then I think I'm just going to switch to I'm going to switch to anatomy. I'm going to switch to anatomy and focus on that for a couple hours now that I know that I don't have to stress so much about it. So I have a whiteboard. This is like one of my favorite ways to rewrite my notes. I hate writing notes on paper, so I'm highly considering getting a actually, I don't know if you can. Maybe let me know if you know about this. If I can get like a trackpad with a pen for a regular computer, I would totally do that. But I am considering getting a iPad with the pencil for notes, because I hate writing on paper. So yeah, I just with things like this, with terminology where it doesn't have a lot of physiology involved, like types of bacteria, viruses, things that you don't need a lot of pictures for, I'll just rewrite and rewrite and rewrite and rewrite until I've got it. And this is a good way to do that. Normally I'll do it downstairs on my like big whiteboard, but I don't really feel like leaving the couch right now, so this is going to have to do.